In this video, I will talk about the power of church in medieval Europe. In this video, I will introduce the power of church, the role they played, and also why they are so powerful during the medieval times. First, the church played a lot of important roles in medieval Europe, which can be divided into political, social, and also cultural aspects. For example, in terms of political roles, they played a very important role by being the advisors for the king. At that time, the king might ask bishops and also pope for their advice on how to rule the country. In this case, they will be the advisors to the king and help them decide on important issues on what to do. On the other hand, there are also several social services provided by the church to the people to stabilize the rule of the European countries. For example, the church provides social services such as treating patients who are sick and also injured, as well as teaching students and providing education through schools. Finally, in terms of cultural roles, they copied books in order to preserve culture in Europe. So why was the church so powerful at that time? The main reason is because Christianity at that time was the most important or dominant religion in Europe. In Europe, it became a dominant religion because first, Constantine the Great, he converted to Christianity and also made Christianity the official religion in Roman Empire. Whereas for Charlemagne the Great, he conquered most part of Europe and also encouraged people to become Christians. Due to the effort of these two individuals, Christianity became the dominant religion in Europe. Therefore, as church was also the place of worship for Christians, and Pope was the most powerful person in the church. Therefore, people had to obey the church and also the Pope, including the kings. Even kings had to obey the Pope and also the church at that time. The next reason is that the church at that time was also very wealthy and also had many lands in Europe. The reason for this is that the church collected thieves from people, 十一奉獻. At that time, because people believed that their harvest and also their production was from the graces of God, because at that time agriculture was the main mode of producing food, which heavily depends on the weather and also climate at that year. Therefore, in order to show their gratitude to God, they will give 1/10 of their annual income to the church as tithe. Later on, the church even sold indulgences, which helps to relieve the sins of people. For example, if you commit something bad and you feel like you have offended the God, you can go to the Catholic Church and buy an indulgence, and the indulgence will supposedly be able to help you to relieve yourself from the sin. And you can go to the heaven once again. Therefore, to summarize the entire video, the Catholic Church played a lot of important roles in medieval Europe, for example, being advisors to the king and providing social services. Because they were the main religion, Christian was the main religion in medieval Europe at that time, as well as because the church at that time was wealthy and also had many land. These all contributed to the power of the church during medieval Europe. This is the end of the video. Thank you for watching.